Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox coming to you today with a review for Power Book 4, Force, Season 1, Episode 4. So let's get to it, shall we? All right, rock stars. So yeah, I'm in the car, of course, the studio. We back full in effect, but it is pouring down, raining outside. I don't feel like shuffling these cars around. Everybody is asleep, and I am nice enough not to wake anybody up for this. So we are now doing the video in the garage, in the studio. I got my light. It's a little light on my, oh, actually it just went out, but I got a little lighting here. So hopefully you guys can see me just fine. And we'll get through this easily. Okay, you guys. So first, let me just, it's a little out of order, but you know, the way that I'm gonna do it so it'll make more sense. Let's just talk about Paulie real fast. Paulie got a crackhead son. Okay. We see him meet with the son out in the streets somewhere. You know, he loves his son, but his son is on drugs. So, but he don't want his son to starve, obviously. So he brings some food down there for his son, Andre. And, you know, his wife wanted him to bring it down there for the baby, you know, and the son was like, if you really want to help me, you know, Dad, you'll give me some money. Okay, he's sick. He needs the drugs, even though Paulie doesn't want him to be on drugs. He also knows that he doesn't want his son to suffer from the withdrawals from not having the drugs. So he give him a little bit of something, but he's not really going to help his son until he finds his way in rehab. Well, he ain't going to rehab if he keeps on nursing this habit out there. So between a rock and a hard place. But that's enough on Paulie. Now we see Gloria. Gloria's wearing Tommy out. You know, they still messing around. She's still trouble. So that's always going to be a little bit of a distraction for Tommy. Not a distraction, but you know, that's definitely an extracurricular. Later on, we see him meeting with Liliana, you know, back at the house. And she's like, why are you here in Chicago? Like, you didn't get enough in New York, you know. He's looking at the map. He want to work with the Yardies. And she was just like, yeah, that's not really the best move. But, you know, he's trying to take it all over, right? And besides, Tommy tells her that New York is dead. It's done. Okay, now he want a piece of the pie out here in Chicago. The pizza pie. But he tells her that, you know, what you know about Claudia Flynn. And she was like, oh, I know that Daddy don't let her get, you know, dirty. And he said, oh, no, she into some shit. You know what? I need you to follow her. Just kind of follow her and see what she into. But, you know, Tommy got a good idea. Well, she already told him that she got some shit. So yeah, put Liliana on that job. And speaking of sis, okay, old Claudia's meeting with the Puerto Rican. I said, not with the brown now. You know, she's old friends with this guy. I don't know what his name is, but you get the feeling that they've known each other for a long time. You know, they sit down and she lets him in on a little secret. You know, she working on a little something, get him a little taste of her designer drug. He was like, oh shit. You know, where you get that from now? I know you ain't asking me that. He said, okay, well, how much? He says, okay, now you talking my language. Well, she ain't got everything just yet, but he gonna place a little pre-order because he wants some of that. You know, she's like, okay, and by the way, you know, my daddy Flynn, he don't know nothing about this. Let's keep this between you and I. And probably the brown man would prefer that. Now, jumping over to Jamar, whatever the fuck his name is, him and his boy E, they at the barbershop, you know, and E was like, why we meeting here? You know, they gonna think something. He was like, no, ain't nobody gonna think nothing if we meeting here. Okay, that's obvious. Anyway, Jannard, of course, supposedly threw that fight on purpose, you know, and even though he knows that it's gonna split up the crew, he feels like he's gonna be the one to get everybody in the end. He is telling him that the crew ain't really going to go for all of this back and forth between him and his brother, you know, and a lot of them are probably going to go with the brother. Jannard was like, he don't give a fuck. Okay, fuck them, fuck all that. All right, because he has been working hard at this damn table. 15 fucking years. He don't give a damn about Diamond and what he used to be able to do. Okay, it's about what's happening right now. As far as he concerned, Diamond ain't stopping shit. All right. And he was like, well, I hope you're ready for this because, you know, it's going to be a whole lot of drama. You guys going head to head. Jannard was like, yeah, I know. But you know what? I trust you the most. You know, I trust that you're going to have my back. You're going to be down with me. And he was like, oh, always going to be with you. So while they sitting there talking, some kid walk in, light skin, you know, dreads, a twist or whatever. And, Jannard was like, hey, I need some soldiers. You know, who can you round up? So, you know, he talking about, you know, I can get Smoke and I can get this one and I can get D-Lo and I can get Marcus and I can get, you know, he was like some smart ones though. He was like, damn smart. And he was like, you know what? As a matter of fact, just get me some bodies. Okay. I can give them the wisdom. Just bring the soldiers to me. Okay. young man got him. And then speaking of Diamond, he's meeting with Tommy at the diner. Okay. You know what? Tommy was like, you good? And he was like, man, I don't think about that stuff. I done already moved on. I said, well, your brother ain't moved on. Clearly. Okay. But anyway, he's at the diner. The oldies in the diner, they love and respect Diamond, don't really understand why he meeting this white boy here. He don't even want no food or nothing. Tommy just wants some coffee. What you think, the Starbucks? Anyway, Tommy is still trying the diplomatic route, and him and Diamond talking about this business that Tommy trying to get into. And then in walks Vic. Tommy was like, who invited him? Okay. Diamond was like, he reached out, and he's willing to listen to him talk. All right. So Vic walk up and he was just like, yeah, unlike my dad, I don't believe that your boys, hit my family. All right. Diamond was like, really? He said, no, because that's just not y'all style. That was smash and grab. That ain't some shit that y'all usually do. And so now Diamond was like, okay, we'll sit down then. Okay, we can talk. Now, how you going to convince your dad? Don't worry about that. Vic got that, but he do want to work with Diamond. As far as Victor's concerned, daddy ain't got to know. And they was like, yeah, when your daddy don't know, that's secrets. And secrets mean it's drama. Okay, drama means problems. And he was like, oh, I guess Jannard knows that you got this little meeting set up. They was like, oh, damn. Okay, touche. Just throw it out there, right? Yeah, okay, Vic ain't the only one around here keeping secrets. So maybe we can talk shop. Now, while they at this meeting, we got Liliana. She's on the beat, right? Remember, she's following old girl around, and Claudia is working the streets in a big ass fur coat. I was like, girl, can you be a little less inconspicuous? The first thing somebody gonna say is she had on a fly ass fur coat. Child, that Claudia, she gonna have to get her some street soldiers, child. Anyway, Liliana takes pictures of her and sends them back to Tommy. She on the job. She's doing what she was told. And all this while Tommy, Diamond, and Vic go on over to the shipyard. Now, Vic ain't really with this whole yardie situation. I guess they've had issues in the past, okay? But Diamond and Tommy believe that the yardies is the best situation. They don't have as much power. They ain't got too much, manpower. There won't be no problem with the yardies. This is the best way to go as far as they concerned. They're easy target. We gonna bring the product here. We gonna take this shit over. So that while they walking on the yard, Diamond gets a call from E. Hey man, 5-0 coming, 5-0 coming. You need to bounce. Okay, Diamond's like, we gotta go. So they jump into their big Escalade truck, extra long stretch. Okay, dark windows and all. And how about the police come flying in, okay, complete with the black cop that Victor's supposed to be paying off, the family trying to keep him off of their back. And here he come flying in. Now, even if the black cop didn't see Victor, why nobody else saw him, okay? This big ass black Escalade just stand over there. They all just turn left and it's like, Courtney, this that bullshit, So anyway, they all go rushing into the shipyard. But Tommy notices the black guy. He's like, dang, I know that cop, okay? And Diamond know the cop, and so do Victor. So now this is a little bit of a problem. So, they get off the yard and they drive a little ways. And then when they stop, Tommy was like, hey, Diamond, like, what the fuck? You got heat on you? Like, I thought we was going to be good. And Diamond was like, I don't even really know what that's about. He ain't from my past. He's too young. Like, he came up to the shop the other day kind of on some old threatening bullshit. Diamond not really sure. Well, Tommy was like, well, thank you for letting me know. You could have told me about this sooner. He's like, yeah, I could have. I mean, consider it, you being told now. Well, now Tommy don't really know. Okay, he got to go back to the drawing board. And of course, when Diamond goes back to the barbershop, Jannard giving him hell. Like, you let these two white motherfuckers just walk up to you and tell you, let's go to the yardies and try to... Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Diamond was just like, it was a good plan. And he was like, that shit was not no good plan. Okay, you gonna let them lead your ass right on back to the damn jailhouse. If E hadn't called you, that's exactly where you would be right now. Okay, well, good thing that E was on the scanners. All right, E was like, listen, y'all gonna have to work this shit out. Okay, I'm always gonna be looking out and everything, but he ain't trying to be in the middle of between this brother beef that they got going on. Y'all need to fix this shit. Well, Diamond's like, Tommy ain't the problem. But of course, Jannard don't want to hear that shit. Tommy is on a fucking suicide mission. You about to let him kill you too. You need to make up your damn mind who you want to work with. I was like, why we can't all work together? And plus, when did Diamond get in the game? like, Diamond got out of jail on some old positive shit, and he just got drug in. And I was just like, now, when did you change your mind, Diamond? Tommy is taking Victor back, I guess, to wherever. And Vic was like, hey, let's make a stop here at this bar. And when Tommy pulls up to Gloria's bar, you know, he was like, hey, you want to come in for a second? Tommy was like, nah, I think I'm gonna keep on going. And then he goes, I know you fucking her. And, you know, Tommy was just like, okay, so you know I'm fucking your girl and you still want to work with me? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, you into some old freaky shit? Did you want to watch or something? He was like, no. He was like, I'm just not trying to miss out on no opportunity to make money, you know, but me and Gloria, we on the outs right now. So, like, you know, you go on to fuck on her if you want to for now, but, you know, in the long run, she gonna be with me. Besides, you know, look like Victor is taking the I want to keep my enemies closer kind of route. I was like, child, I guess. Now, jumping back over to Claudia. Claudia takes it on back to the spot. And her girlfriend, partner, whatever she is, you know, they're talking about this product. Claudia want to know who was cutting the product, all right? And old girl says that she was, and she was just like, girl, you was a lie. A lie don't care who tell her. Who the fuck is cutting this? Okay, she said she got a chemist. All right, well, we're gonna have to get that chemist back on board. She was just like, yeah, we'll see. You know, I just want to make sure that I'm working with the right Flynn. All right. And Claudia was like, oh, trust me, you working with the right Flynn. I said, girl, you working with the only Flynn that's gonna work with you. Okay, so you better be happy. Victor, he finally make it all home, and Daddy Flynn is a little upset about what went down with the Yardies. You was down there with the Yardies and CBI. That's a really bad Irish accent. The fuck are you doing, son? And Victor was like, I'm doing what's best for the family. Nah, you listen. I say what's best for the family. It's a little bit of Jamaican twist, like somebody said. You out there, you're making moves for what? He was like, for the family. And he was like, I'll make the damn decisions for this family. I said, look at Victor. He trying to be tough. He got his, you know, his cognac in his glass and he's sipping and him and his dad is talking real close. I said, Victor, don't get the taste slapped out your mouth now. Daddy was like, Victor. I was like, Victor? Victor, you don't know what's best for the family. I know what's best for the family. Wake the fuck up. And Vic throws the glass. He's sick of this shit. I said, don't you tougher. That daddy was like, what you want to do? You want to do something? What you want to do, Vic? What's it about to be? You want to piece on your legacy? This is your legacy. You are a Flynn. From the cradle to the fucking grave. Victor was like, if I leave my legacy and go be with Gloria, then I'm not a man, right? He said, you're fucking right. Then he was like, but if I stay here with you, then I'm still a fucking boy. I was like, oh, well, he done told you something, didn't he, Daddy Flynn? Okay, he couldn't say nothing to that. Now, Victor, he gonna forever and for always be Victor now. When Victor meets with the black cop, you know, he about fed up with this. Now, ain't I'm paying you to be protecting us? And he was like, you know what? You shouldn't have been down there with them Yardies. If I hadn't have seen you and made everybody make a left when you was sitting right there in front of everybody's face, you know, your ass would have been in trouble. This is dangerous. You getting involved in some shit that you don't want to get into. And you know what, Victor, he don't care. And you know, just to put a little extra stank on it, he mentioned his sister and how he know that the black cop is taking care of his sister on this cop's salary, you know, and he really need him. And he was like, don't you dare talk about my sister. Okay. But of course that did shake him when he heard his sister's name being mentioned. So, you know, that was a little warning from Victor. Like, you know what? You better straighten up and fly right and get off my damn back. Tommy, you know, now that he knows 100% for sure that Gloria and Victor are seeing each other, he tells Gloria that he gonna find another bar to hang out in. You know, business comes first. He working with you, you know, I'm working with your boy, whatever it is that you guys call each other. So, yeah, thanks for the Chicago welcome, though, okay? And Gloria already knew what it was, so she's fine with that. When he leaves out of the bar, there go Daddy Flynn. You know, Tommy was like, Walter Flynn, of all the people, I didn't expect to see you here. Oh, Walter Flynn is upset. Tommy motherfucking Egan, you chipping away at my city, piece by piece. Go on and do what you do. But I hear you got a storm coming. Look, if you bring my son Victor down into your world of shite. I said not shite. Bitch, we got Victor and shite. He said, if you bring that shade up on his son, he gonna bring all of the power down from Chicago onto Tommy's head. Tommy was like, I'm not dragging that kid anywhere that he don't want to go. As a matter of fact, the way Tommy said it, he might be lifting him up, picking him up, you know. Now, you ain't never looked at it that way, now did you, Daddy Flynn? Nope, I don't think that he has. But enough of all of this, you know, cloak and dagger shit. Tommy goes and sits down with JP, his brother, and JP's dad, stepdaddy. Okay. And of course, stepdaddy is sickly, but he's feisty. You know, he still got his mind, and he already know that he got a good side eye for Tommy. Tommy was like, listen, you ain't got to worry about me. I ain't trying to make, you know, JP's life any more complicated than it is already. Okay. So anyway, you know, a stepdaddy get to telling them stories. He got all of this shit that he gonna say. You know, they all do agree, though, with Kate is not shit. Never was shit, never gonna be shit. That's one thing stepdaddy do know. Okay, so that's why he ain't really too sure about Tommy either. Okay, so while they up there sitting and talking and laughing or whatever, JP says something to Tommy, and Tommy was like, you know, calls him bro. And then everybody's a little uncomfortable, like, bro. And he was just like, yeah, it's, you know, it's weird for me too. All right, but Tommy trying to get into this whole family thing. Okay, so while he's sitting there, talking to them, he gets a text message from Liliana, and it was like, meet me at so-and-so and bring Ghost. Okay, well, we all know that Ghost is under the ground, so that is a sign, and not a good sign, you know. So when they see him look at his text message, they was like, everything okay? He was like, yeah, pipe burst at my house, you know, I gotta go, you know, but he gonna be back, he gonna be around, you know, you ain't gotta worry about him, but he gotta be on his way. Now, we done seen Liliana. I forgot to tell you guys that Liliana was at the place, you know, after she done been on the beat following Claudia all over the place. When she get home, here come the people, that's drugs that she had stolen. They came and bust her ass, you know, about to kill her. Like, where the fuck are my drugs? And of course, she's, you know, she's slick mouth and all, got a whole bunch of smart shit. It's like, girl, you was about to get killed up in here. But she keep on telling them she ain't got they drugs. All right, so they burn her with the cigar in her hand, and they about to burn her face, and she already got that damn scar on there. Now you talking about putting the damn cigar burn on top of that? Like, I was like, girl. So then finally she says, okay, I'll give you your drugs. Okay. Now, while they was there, I could hear them talking in this other language, and I was like, is that Russian? I wasn't really sure. But she tells them that she was going to give them their drugs. So that's when she texts Tommy and tell him, you know, and bring Ghost. Okay. So we see old Liliana. Is she in trouble? She at the location where she told Tommy to meet him. I guess she's sitting in the car with these men. They still talking in this other language. But then at one point they say Tommy Egan. You know, she, of course, pipes up when she hears that. Okay. So now they know Tommy. Anyway, it's taking a long time for Tommy to get there. All right. But they don't realize that it's going to be Tommy that's coming to get them. They just think that it's Connect. Where's your Connect? Where's your Connect? You know, she don't know what's taking a damn Connect so long to get there. All right. He was like, give me your phone. He's taking too fucking long. Okay. So when he gets the phone from her, he reads the text message where she said, and bring Ghost. I said, bitch, then why you didn't erase that text message and send another dummy one? Okay. But, he was like, who the fuck is Ghost? And as soon as he says that, then of course you hear the gunshots, and he gets shot through the window, and you know, then it's all this shooting back and forth and everything. Well, he get hit. She ends up stabbing the other one to death, and all this gunfire going on, and Liliana don't get hit. I said, boy, that Tommy's a marksman, isn't he? When he come up to the car, she was like, what took you so fucking long? He was like, thank you for saving my life, will do. Okay. Anyway, he was like, that, you know, sending that send Ghost or bring Ghost text, you know, that was genius. You know, she was like, yeah, you know, she's a smart street girl, of course. When Tommy starts going through the car and everything, he realizes that these are some Serbians. I was like, not the fucking Serbians. Are we really gonna have to deal with the Serbians again? Like, I was like, oh God, here we go. You know, this is bringing us back to the last, to Power. But, he was like, oh shit, these are Serbians, you know, did you know that they were Serbian? She said she didn't know. She ain't had time to check the accent. I was like, girl, I was trying to figure out what the accent was earlier too. Okay, you better not be lying to me. She was like, I promise you I didn't know. So he was like, okay, well, you know what? This shit probably ain't even about you no more. I'm sure it's about me. Okay, you got history with the Serbs? He was like, yep, and it wasn't good. Okay, but for now, they got to get rid of these two that they just killed. He was like, but you better know that they gonna be looking for us once these ones don't show up. Okay, and she was like, one of them got a twin because he was in the car with us earlier, but he got sent off to some other job. Okay, and so he was like, okay, well, I get to kill him twice, Tommy. So they pushed the car just so conveniently parked right in front of the river. And we've gotten rid of the two Serbs, but it is a problem. So then now Tommy, of course, he goes to, the only help that he got in the damn city, to the barber shop. All right. And Diamond is there, and he walks in with Liliana like, this your girl? And he was like, no, I just need to leave her here for safekeeping while me and you go have a talk. Okay. And Diamond was like, okay. So Diamond go and get Jannard. I was like, now, you about to put him on babysitting detail? He already got a problem with you. You just gonna get him, be like, hey, I'm gonna go take a walk. Come look, watch this girl. But that's, I guess, what he does. Jannard come up there, and then when he see the girl, and then he see Tommy, he like, oh, hell no. I'm not fixing to sit here and watch Scarface. But that's exactly what Jannard does. She was like, when they leave, when Tommy and Diamond leave, she was like, it must kill you to see your brother up here calling the shots, working with Tommy. And bro was like, listen, I don't give a fuck what Diamond do. That's on Diamond. Diamond a grown-ass man. He can make his own decisions. He was like, but how you know Tommy? Okay, is he the one that fucked up your face? And she was like, no, but he's the one responsible. And he was just like, and yet and still you sitting up here working with him. What's wrong with your dumb ass? He was like, it got to be more to this story than just what you telling me. And of course, she not going to tell him that she working with him because they done stole these drugs from the Serbians and all of that. So she was just like, no. Okay. But Jannard know better. Anyway, it's a little bit of flirty, her slick ass mouth, she still want her $8,000, all of this and all of that. All Jannard knows is she got close proximity to Tommy. You know what? If I pay you your damn money, will you kill him for me? And she was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. All right. Well, while they sitting there talking, we see Tommy and Diamond taking a walk, and they're talking, and Tommy is telling them, about his history with the Serbians and how him and his old partner Ghost, had then killed the big boss, and now, the Serbians is after him. He didn't know that they was following him, that he was going to be fooling with them in Chicago, but it is what it is. And of course, he want Diamond's help. Diamond was like, listen, I know I owe you, and you can make the call or whatever you need to do, but like on this one, yeah, I ain't gonna get involved on with them. Serbians is fucking crazy. They ain't like the rest of the crews and all of that. They do shit totally different. All right, so on this one, I'm gonna have to take the back seat. As a matter of fact, I ain't in the car at all. You on your own on this one. Because Tommy got the plan to kill the big boss, this is Markovich. Okay, he don't really live in Chicago, but you know what? His presence is definitely known, and Diamond know about him, and Diamond ain't trying to go down that road. But Tommy wants the pipeline. Okay, he had it all set up. They was going to split it 50-50, plus Tommy was going to get this tax. But, if Diamond helped him kill Markovich, then he was just 50-50 all the way. And like I said, Diamond was like, hell no. Hell fuck no, bitch. And I'm going to tell you what, if this is what you plan on doing, you best to make sure that first swing hits the target. He was like, because once you start this shit, it ain't no going back. Oh, Tommy knows. They got plenty history with the Serbians. And so after he had his conversation with Diamond and that shit didn't go the way that he wanted to, he texts Liliana, was like, okay, let's go. Now it's time for her to leave Jannard, but she gives him, she tells him you can go on ahead, and he goes and kisses her scar. I said, Jannard, don't tell me you sweet on old girl, are you? Hell, I can't even tell if she's so damn mean and rough, and what's going to happen here? Anyway, he kisses her and she leaves. Now, we see the big boss is a she. Did I tell you that Liliana had told Tommy that it was a she? So now he figured he know who it is. And she gets into town off of her private jet, and she was just like, one brave little girl caused all of this bullshit that's going on now. Okay, that's what I'm here for, because of one brave little girl. I said, yeah, one brave little girl and one crazy ass redhead. Now jumping back over to the brother JP, we see his son, you guys made that clear to me that was a son. I didn't even put two and two together. But we see his son and some rest of his homeboys, you know, they back at the club. Now that the club is back up and running, I guess he put that $30,000 to use. They're about to shoot the place up again. And one of the homeboys was like, and this time we're going to run in there and we're going to rob this place. And, you know, the son was like, no, we're not going in there. We're just going to shoot this shit up and then we're going to go. They was like, what the fuck we keep on shooting up this place for? Like, no, we fixing to get some money if we doing this. Okay, so while they out there having a conversation about that, here come JP with his bat. JP, you going to need something a little bit more than this. What, you going to knock the bullets with the bat? You know, why you guys keep on fucking with my club? And, they was like, oh shit, then got real interesting. So now the homeboy about to kill JP. Well, of course, the son don't want his dad to get killed. He just want to keep harassing him, but he don't really want him to die like that. So, the son, he go and he shoot the damn street light. What you shooting the street light for? You know, they was like, what the fuck wrong with you? Now they got attention from the neighbors. Somebody was like, I'm about to call the police. They was like, we gotta go. They about to call the police. Like, we gotta go. And the son is just standing there. So they was like, fuck it, I don't know what's wrong with you. So they jump in the car and they leave. And JP was like, well, why y'all keep on shooting up my club? And the son is just looking at him for a long time. JP didn't recognize him. So it's been some time since he's seen him. Even though I was like, he can't look that different. You don't recognize your own son that, you know. So maybe he was real little, but, you know, anyway, the son just turns around and runs away. And JP is just looking after him. I said, JP, you don't recognize your son even a little schmidge? And then back at Gloria's spot, I was like, here they go. Her and Vake. He's in there. You know, she's working and he's behind the bar and he sees a drawing of a dream house that they had on a little napkin. He was like, oh, you told me you threw it away. She was like, it's nothing but, you know, a dream house, pipe dreams. But I guess that gave Vake a little bit of some hope. I was just like, oh, they are so annoying. They get on my damn nerves already. Now, jumping back over to Claudia. Claudia finally meets with this chemist, okay? Dahlia is her name, all right? And Dahlia's like, well, you know, what the hell is I'm here for? And they was like, girl, we know that you was cutting the drugs and everything. We need you to come on back and do the cutting for us again. And she was like, yeah, she don't do that shit no more, okay? And long story short, honey, they blackmail her into coming to working for them again because they know some shit about what she did slick on some FDA approved weight loss drugs, some pills or something. She ain't right, you know, and old girl got proof that she wasn't right and all of this. So if you don't come do this cutting for us, then we gonna get you in trouble. You gonna lose your license. You ain't gonna be able to do this chemist thing no more. Like, come on and work with us. So Dr. Dahlia don't have too much of a choice. And then lastly, you guys, Tommy, he finally meets with old Tatiana. Okay, a blast from the past. Oh, Tatiana. Boy, it's too bad your brother couldn't be here. Sure do miss Jason, but Jason, he dead. And she was like, yeah, Jason's dead and Ghost is dead. You know, did you do it? And he was like, nope, I sure didn't. She was like, I always thought that you would. Why are you even here in Chicago? That seems to be the number one question for everybody that comes across Tommy. You ain't doing nothing but making problems. He was like, he just there, you know, he just trying to do what he do. Here go your coke. He gives it back to her. Now, are we done? We don't need your shit no more. And she was just like, listen, I got 4 people that's dead. Okay, your girl got 2 people killed. You know, I think it's only fair that we at least get her back. All right, and Tommy was like, I can't let you do that. What you need to do, Tatiana, is take this L and go home. You got what you came for. I gave you y'all drugs back. Like, we even. Okay, and she was like, what if Markovich finds out that you in Chicago? You killed 4 of my people. Like, I should kill your ass now. But then here comes Vake to save the day. You know, he come and he shoot her security. Pow, pow. And Tommy was like, oh, look at that. Now we 6 men, 6-0. What you gonna do about that, Tatiana? She was like, if you gonna kill me, then kill me now. But motherfucker, I saved your life back in the day. So she tried to throw the guilt trip on him, but that don't work, you know. And Tommy was like, you should have never mentioned New York. And he stabbed her in the neck. I was like, oh, God. So that's 7-0 if you lost count. Tommy is getting himself into more and more trouble. All right. And of course, at the end, we see him. He's back out, you know, contemplating life. He does his most best thinking good at night. Okay. And this time he's got Liliana with him and they looking out over the bay. And she was like, you know what they say a storm is coming. And Tommy was like, correction, the storm is here. I am the storm. He is me. All right, you guys, let me get off of here. Got this up done early because my 2-year anniversary with Roxy Reads Book Club is tonight, our 2-year anniversary meeting. So can you believe it's been 2 years? Anyway, you guys, let me get off of here. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Rox. The channel is It's Rox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.